Join us for what's coming at the Loving the Land Conference Saturday, May 19th.
So at the Loving the Land Conference, I'll be talking about how to protect wildlife on your property and how to encourage and help out that wildlife on your property. There are a lot of great, easy ways and projects that anybody with a backyard or a field or some woods can do to make their property better for wildlife and provide more of what the birds and other critters here need. And so I'll be going through some of those practical tips. We'll be doing a woods walk and seeing some example projects that are going on here in the woods and talk about how those are helping animals and talk about some other things that they can do and things that you can do as well. So I hope you'll come out and have a great day and enjoy the woods and find out more about wildlife. I make a point with my talks never to jargon them up, so feel free, even if you don't feel like you have a lot of technical expertise, come along, we'll have a good walk and we'll talk about some ideas.
Great, thanks.
Hi, I'm Amanda Mahaffey. I'm the Northeast Region Director for the Forest Stewards Guild, and I'm really excited to be here. I came down from Maine to be part of this conference.
Hi, I'm Allison Muth. I'm Interim Director of the Center for Private Forests at Penn State and came across from State College, Pennsylvania to be here.
So I'm here as part of the Women and Working Forests Woods Walk. So tomorrow morning, Allison and I, along with CECILE Stelter from the Pennsylvania DNR, are going to be DCNR. Thank you. We're going to be walking with women who are attending this conference and just having a good woods walk. We've found all across the country that there are women leaders in woodland owner outreach that are trying to get women landowners together and just spend time in the woods, getting to know your woods, and then feeling prepared to steward your land, to take steps to take care of it better.
Tomorrow at the Loving the Land Through Working Forest Conference, our goal is to create a woods walk that will feel comfortable to anyone. We're reaching out to women landowners. At times, historically, there's kind of been a disconnect between women's willingness to ask questions or find out more. It felt like it was maybe a man's world. And so we are working to overcome that stereotype and help women feel confident and competent in caring well for the woods. And so our goal for tomorrow's walk is to kind of start things off, build that community of women landowners who are excited about being out here, want to learn, and then support their learning through the day as best we can.
But in Erie County, I think it was an 1885 atlas, and the property was exactly the same. The boundaries were exactly the same in 1885, which is very unusual. Then the Zinchenko family bought it, and I should have gone to the courthouse and found this out since Diane wouldn't tell me the exact date, but it was probably in the 1920s. So it's been in one family for about 90 years. When it was timbered, probably under the ownership of the Zenchenkos, but maybe not. I don't know. It's either, maybe it's just before they bought it in the 1920s. It's hard to say. Not timbered again until about 1995. And so now we've cut it 3 times. 95, 2004 or 5, then 2016 and 17. And that's not quite. I'll show you what you can do with old grown-up fields. And they've reverted back to wood lots at different stages. Had a horrendous Floraroze problem. We sprayed the Floraroze in, I think, 2013, 14, and 15. Might be off by a year. And got them fairly well under control, but they're coming back. They're going to have to do something with them once again. The whole theory of trying to keep light levels consistent or constant and getting better regeneration. So we have a good site, don't have fern problems, but I'm sure the deer are as bad here as anywhere. It also had a lot of poison ivy at one time, which is pretty well eliminated.
Is that cultivated, or do you think it was?
Definitely cultivated. If you look at the 1939 aerial photographs, the field where we'll go was definitely a field. There's definitely a field out here. There's a small field over there. The rest of it was probably pastured.
Okay.
But once again, I don't know. This had to have been a very, very marginal farm because I think it was a dairy farm, so I just don't know what it was.
And the acreage and the shape of the parcel has not changed since the 1800s. So, you know, if you look at the 1870s plat book of this area, the property was the exact same shape. So it wasn't like this was part of a larger farm or anything changed. So whatever farming, whatever living they were scratching out came from this acreage.
Or the hobby farm? The early hobby farm.
Early hobby.
Join us Saturday, May 19th at the Floraroze in Girard, Pennsylvania. Details can be found at www.thefoundationforsustainableforests.org.